everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am so happy to be sitting down and filming a video for you guys again. If you aren't new here, my name is Katelyn and I film Disney videos and lifestyle kind of content here on my channel. And if you are a returning subscriber, then hello and welcome back. I'm so thankful that you are joining me on my channel. I know I've been kind of wishy-washy on it, but I'm getting it done. I'm getting it done as much as I can, I promise. I want to make sure that Disney vlogs are like top priority because I really want to get those out and finished for you guys because you've been loving them. And I have been too. Like I love filming them over there and I love editing them after we get home. It's a little bit emotional, but I love it. But yeah, so I'm getting those as my top priority. Obviously school is a priority for me, and then after that comes these other videos that I do on Mondays, which kind of are all over the place. And to be honest, I've been a little bit in a rut where I can't really think of videos to do, so I've been doing a lot of vlogs, which you guys do like. But sometimes I just like to sit down and give you guys tips. And when my channel first started, I had a ton of videos on like dining reviews and tips for this and tips for that for your Disney vacation, and I've kind of stopped doing those. So I wanted to get more planning videos because that's what you guys wanted to see. So with that, today I'm going to be doing my top 10 favorite Disney World snacks. These snacks also are all on the dining plan, which is awesome because if you're on the dining plan, you don't have to worry about having to pay out of pocket. And they are all obviously available in Walt Disney World. So without further ado, let's get started. So I wasn't going to number them. I was just going to tell you 10 of my favorite, but I made myself tell you guys in order my favorite top 10 Disney World snacks. And I'm gonna start from 10 being the least favorite and then 1 being my absolute most favorite ever. I'll just wait for the dog to stop barking. So starting off at number 10, and by no means is this like my least favorite snack, but I just made myself order them so that you guys knew the best of the best. And actually for number 10, I do have a tie. This was the only tie I was letting myself have, so technically there's 11 snacks, but I feel like you guys won't matter too much about that. But coming in at number 10 as a tie is just the classic caramel apple or a Rice Krispie treat, Mickey Rice Krispie treat. So both of these items are so basic, and that's kind of why I put them at number 10, but they are still so delicious and so Disney. Basically, you can get anywhere that they sell snacky kind of treats and sweets, but the place that I would recommend, or that I always go to get my caramel apples if I'm getting one on my trip, is either the confectionery in Magic Kingdom, which is on Main Street, or I get mine from Big Top Souvenirs, which is by the Dumbo area in Magic Kingdom as well. I just find those are like the best kind of sweet selection, so that's kind of where I grab mine from. And then the Rice Krispies, I'm going to be very, very specific, and that was the only reason I was letting myself put it as a tie for number 10 and allow myself 11 snacks. I get my Rice Krispie treat from Goofy's Candy Co. because you are able to customize it yourself and they will make it for you right in front of you. Not the actual Rice Krispie treat, but the toppings at least. But that's where I get mine from, and I always, always, always get mine with dark chocolate as the base on top of the Rice Krispie treat with M&Ms on top and then dark chocolate drizzle or regular chocolate drizzle, but I love dark chocolate, so most of the time it's dark chocolate on dark chocolate. That is the only time, not the only time, but that is like the top Rice Krispie treat that you can get, not the prepackaged ones, the ones that you can get from Goofy's Candy Co., and that is in Disney Springs. Okay, so coming in at number 9, this is a specialty item, which most of them are, but this is a specialty item, and it is the Buffalo blue cheese popcorn, and you can get this at the popcorn cart in Epcot, or right now because of all the construction at Epcot, it's in the Epcot experience, still in Epcot. This is probably the best popcorn I've ever had from Disney. It is coated with, it's just like super spicy because it's buffalo, and then it has like blue cheese, so it's supposed to be like you can dip your buffalo wings in blue cheese dressing. I don't get the blue cheese taste through it. I just love the popcorn, and I'm not a big blue cheese person, so buffalo blue cheese popcorn is so freaking good. Your hands are a hot mess because they will be covered in red, but they are definitely worth it. And you can fill up your souvenir popcorns with the buffalo blue cheese as just a $2. So you can either get it as a snack credit, or you could fill up your popcorn bucket for $2. Coming in at number 8, this is kind of a basic item, but I feel like I have to get it every single time we go to Disney. This technically is a snack item, but I normally get it as a lunch, just as like a little, like a light lunch. But it is just the classic Mickey pretzel with cheese sauce. Don't go get it with any other thing, or don't eat it plain. You have to eat it with the cheese sauce. That's what makes it super, super yummy. And again, you can kind of get this one anywhere, any type of food carts or anywhere around the Magic Kingdom for sure. I think it's in the American Pavilion, in Epcot, kind of all around. The place that I normally get it though, just like traditionally, is in Hollywood Studios at the Anaheim Produce, and I never knew what it was called before. I actually had to look it up on my Disney Experience app. But basically when you walk into Hollywood Studios, if you go to turn right and walk down Hollywood Boulevard, it's about not even halfway down on your left. It's kind of like this big, it looks like a fruit stand, but they have like a bunch of snacks there. They have churros and everything, and that's normally where I get my Mickey pretzel from. Number 7, okay, again, this is a pretty basic item, but honestly, again, I get this at least once a trip. It is my favorite thing to get at Disney because it just, you can get them at home, but it just tastes different at Disney. And it is the Mickey ice cream cookie sandwich, and it is cookies and cream ice cream between 2 thin chocolate cookies, and it's shaped like Mickey, and it is just the best. And one time when I got it, the cast member either saw my birthday button or she just was feeling nice that day, but when I went to go pay with my snack credit, she said, "Oh, don't worry, it's on Mickey today," and I got it for free. And like, that's just like Disney magic at its finest. So anyways, it does not happen every time. I've gotten plenty that I have not gotten for free and I've had to pay for, but I just thought I'd throw that in there, that you never know when Disney magic is gonna hit. But again, the ice cream cookies you can get basically anywhere that has an ice cream cart. I normally get mine in either my hotel gift shop or like food court area, or I get them in like any of like the ice cream carts just like around Disney. Okay, now we're getting into the more specific, you can only get them at one place in Disney items. So number 6 is the chocolate covered pineapple, and this you can get at Zuri's Sweet Shop, which is attached to a gift shop in Animal Kingdom in the Africa area. So basically right when you're getting off of the safari, Zuri's Sweet Shop is right there. It's like the main gift shop in Africa, but it is exactly what it says it is. It's a long stick of pineapple, and like fresh pineapple dipped in chocolate, and it's on a stick. And oh my goodness, I saw somebody on Instagram post about it a couple years ago maybe, and I messaged them and I was like, oh my gosh, where is this? I need this. And she told me where it was, and on my next trip that was like the top snack I wanted to try, and it did not disappoint. And now every time we go, we get one. And it is plenty big enough to share between 2 people. Austin and I always split it. I always want my own, but we split it. And it's totally enough of a snack. Okay, coming in at number 5. So my top 5 favorite snacks. Number 5 is the kakigori with sweet milk topping, and this is the Japanese shaved ice, and this obviously is in the Japan Pavilion in Epcot. Oh my goodness, it is so delicious. It is not your typical shaved ice. It is like a mountain of shaved ice with the milk topping on top. It makes it just like sweet and like kind of ice cream, but kind of not. It is so, so good. The specific cart that it's in is the Kabuki Cafe. I'll put the name up obviously on the screen. But the only thing with this one is that the shaved ice is a snack credit on its own, but if you're getting the milk topping, it is extra. It's $1 extra, so if you're okay to pay the $1, pay the $1. It is worth it. I pay the $1 every time because it is so good. And there's tons of different flavors, but I always get the rainbow shaved ice because you just get all the flavors and it's just really yummy. Okay, number 4 is Jack Jack's Num Num Cookie. It is so good. So it is at the Neighborhood Bakery in Hollywood Studios. So right before you're about to walk into Toy Story Land from like Hollywood Studios, if you go to your left, there's like a Pixar Place, I think is what it's called. There's not much there, but the bakery is there. And it is so, so yummy. It's this massive chocolate chip cookie. It's like a deep dish chocolate chip cookie is the best way I can describe it. And you would think it would be rock hard, but the entire cookie is soft and sweet and like warm. Oh my gosh, it is, my mouth's actually watering thinking about it. It is the best cookie you will ever have. I had it for the first time my last trip. Oh my gosh, it was so worth it, so good. And it's massive, like you easily could split it between 2 people and still like not be able to finish it. It is so, so good. Okay, coming in at number 3 is the Lunchbox Tart from Woody's Lunchbox in Hollywood Studios. And now there are a couple different flavors you can get. I know there's like a chocolate flavor and then there's like a seasonal flavor. The flavor that I always get and is my absolute favorite is just the classic strawberry tart. Basically it's just like a homemade Pop-Tart and it's so, so yummy. I always get it whenever we go to Woody's Lunchbox. There's not much more to say about it. The pastry is like so perfect, and then the filling inside, it's like not too much, not too little. The icing on the top, and then it's sprinkled with like little crushed candies. Oh my goodness, it's so, so good. And yes, I do get it as a breakfast, and no, I do not care. Coming in at number 2 is the macaron ice cream sandwich in Epcot in the France Pavilion, and it's at, I'm gonna butcher how I say this, I'm really sorry, L'Artisan des Glaces. I don't know. I should know French, but I don't. It is so delicious. Basically, it's just 2 macarons, sandwiched together, and there is ice cream in the middle. And you can always get a chocolate one, and then they always have a seasonal one. I recommend the seasonal one. I find the chocolate one is so, so heavy. Normally the seasonal one is like a sorbet, or it's like any type of like fruity kind of ice cream. So if you like those, I definitely would recommend that one. But any of them are so good because the macarons are just like so perfect, and it's so big too. And they serve it to you in this little like newspaper looking like wrapping. Oh my gosh, it's just the cutest thing, and I love it so, so much. We went once to Epcot just to get the macaron ice cream sandwich, and then we left. It's worth it, I'm telling you. Okay, and the last snack, my top favorite Disney snack. I am sure you all know at this point what it is, but it is the classic Dole Whip from Aloha Isle in Magic Kingdom. And there is just something about the Dole Whip that always gets it at number 1 for me. It might not be the best tasting thing in the world to some people, but I don't know, I love it so much. And you have to get the swirl. You cannot just get the pineapple, you have to get the swirl. And it's just like the perfect amount of pineapple and vanilla, and it's just so, so good. You can also get it in a Dole Whip float, which is basically just the same thing. It's the swirl on top, and then there is pineapple juice at the bottom, and you kind of just eat it all together. I used to get that as my favorite, but you don't get as much ice cream that way. So better bang for your buck is to get the float, but I just enjoy the classic Dole Whip in a cup. Yum, yum, yum. I get it at least twice on every Disney trip. Okay, but that's everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you were introduced to new snacks and maybe some ideas to put on your must-eats for your next trip. Thank you guys so, so much for watching. Let me know what your favorite snacks are down in the comments below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! bye.